Tonight, workers at a local VA office say mold growing inside their building is making them sick, and they say the VA isn't doing enough to protect their health or your tax dollars. ABC Action News investigator Adam Walzer went to the building in St. Petersburg and ended up finding something surprising.
Every time it rains,
the roof is leaking.
This staircase is used by hundreds of employees at the St. Petersburg VA Benefits Office. During a recent summer storm, our camera captured water pouring from the ceiling, soaking floors and walls. But it's nothing new.
These are big yellow bins that they have placed around the floor.
VA Union President Valerie Riley says workers have long been documenting the leaks.
It's cracked and peeling.
And the mold left behind, which Riley says triggered a respiratory attack that sent her to the emergency room in April.
What happens when you come to work every day?
Well, I started experiencing the runny nose, sore throat, some headaches, fatigue.
Even in non-allergic people, mold can be a significant respiratory irritant.
Asthma and allergy specialist Dr. Patrick Klimowicz says those symptoms can be caused by exposure to molds.
One of the most telling signs that the environment's causing the problem is that somebody's getting worse every time they're in that environment.
As I come in, within an hour of my arrival at work, I start losing my voice. And it gets progressively worse during the course of the day.
The union conducted a survey of its members in April, asking them if they experienced respiratory issues they believed could be related to the building. Union members reported nosebleeds, asthma, and even nasal drip leading to vomiting. Riley says lots of people are complaining.
I would say easily 30, 40, 50.
About 700 VA employees work in the building. Mold has been detected there since 1999, the year after it opened. Reports say it's caused by water pouring into the walls from this skylight, repeatedly soaking drywall and carpet near employee work areas. This 2008 report called for the skylights to be replaced because of leaks causing moisture and mold. In 2011, the VA asked for another $150,000 skylight repair, but the leaks continued. These photos taken by an engineering firm in May show a rusty support beam, a damaged ceiling, and mold behind baseboards and wallpaper. Currently, the building is in the midst of a multi-million-dollar roof replacement that's still months from completion. The contractor, paid by your tax dollars, renovated interior office space before the leaking roof was repaired.
They put the drywall up and they haven't fixed the leak. Classic.
We asked certified mold remediation specialist Ken Jordan to look at our video.
I'm surprised the ceiling hasn't collapsed yet.
And to review air quality studies from the past 4 years commissioned by the VA, which show high levels of carbon dioxide, humidity, and mold.
But the fact that you got these specific molds showing on this report, you got evidence of water damage still occurring, I wouldn't want to work in that building.
Among the molds identified in every VA lab report, Stachybotrys.
When you see an air sample and there's Stachybotrys in the air, somebody fumbled.
Stachybotrys, or black mold, can only grow in extremely humid conditions and can produce harmful toxins.
These people sitting at desks, at their computers, should they be wearing masks?
I would be wearing a mask.
The facility director wouldn't do an on-camera interview. In a statement, the VA says mold remediation is currently underway. The plan involves isolating parts of the building to prevent cross-contamination, using plastic sheeting, air filters, and warning signs. As a result of those efforts, the VA says air samples taken in the regional office all tested within acceptable levels and should not cause adverse health effects.
The response that we've gotten from the director is that the air's good here. It's fine. It's okay to breathe. And
doesn't feel that way to you, though.
It doesn't feel that way. They need to close the building down and complete the renovation and make sure that it's been cleared for employees to work in here safely.
I'm I-Team investigator Adam Walzer, taking action for you.
Well, the VA does offer workplace accommodations for people with specific allergies and will allow them to work from home in some cases, and is encouraging people with allergies to contact their doctors. Congressman David Jolly toured the building this week and has had a discussion with the VA Deputy Secretary about making sure all of the issues are properly addressed. Wendy?